Hey, we're gonna feed the dogs dinner. So, my girls get a scoop of food each. And then I also supplement their dinner with all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm just realizing I forgot to take a carrot out for them to eat. Oops, they get 2 scoops of blueberries. Clean that up. Thank you. I have a pit bull and I have a Australian cattle dog border collie mix. Once I'm done getting their dinner together, I'll bring the groceries I just bought inside because they're sitting in the truck. It's cold outside. They also get a handful of spinach. Clean that up. I try to give my girls a pretty balanced diet, but, you know, we'll do what we can. Alright, that looks good to me. No carrots today. A good mix. Here you go. Now, let's go get the groceries out of the car. 2 trips. All right. Let's do a grocery haul. I got 2 of these seltzers. They're the polar seltzers. They're seltzer aids. This is blood orange lemonade, and this is, what the fuck is this? Tart cherry limeade. My girls are making a mess. I told you I'm Cody Jacob. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I got chocolate chips. If you don't know, I make like fun little snacks. Let me show you what I make with these. So I make like not s'mores. Obviously I'm down to the last few because I made a few of them just 2 days ago. But I make chocolate covered graham crackers and then I cover them with marshmallow fluff. Yum! Somebody's making a mess. It's probably me. And then I got, oh, Jesus Christ. Apparently I got 4, oh, because they were on sale. I got 4 things of these English muffins. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 things of English muffins. I guess that'll do. What's in this? This feels cold. French fries. And then I got 2 bags of blueberries for the girls. Thank you for cleaning up, Daisy. Again. This bag. Oh! These go in the freezer too. Boo doesn't like the spinach that much, but she'll eat it if I ask her nicely. This is... I didn't want these. This was... They were like, do you want these cookies instead of the cookies you ordered? And I said no. So I hope I didn't get charged for these. Mac and cheese. Some crackers. Oh, I remember why I got all this stuff. I got some more lotion. I got pizza crusts. I hope they didn't charge me for these cookies. These cookies were $6. That's expensive. Last bag. Okay, this is spinach. Cheese cubes. Goodness of that out. Oh! And then I got 2 of these coffees. International Delight Mocha. I'm gonna mind if you spending all this money on cookies, child. Should we see if I got charged for these? Because I'll be happy if I didn't get charged, but I don't want them. That's the thing, is like, I don't think I'll eat these. Yeah, look. See? Out of stock. Right? Whatever. Should we try one right now? Let's see if we try it. Let's see if we like these. Maybe I'm talking my shit and I don't need to be. I got a comment on one of my TikToks today that was like, something about me like forcing my laughter or whatever, which like, bitch, if it's not funny, it's not funny. So like, you don't have to worry about that with me. These don't smell great. Anyway, forcing your laughter, whatever, thanks for letting us know. Just like being snarky and rude. So I went to that person's page and I was like, oh my God, we have a lot in common. So I commented like, we probably would have been friends because we have a lot in common other than being likable. And they responded with, yeah, you're unbearable. Can you imagine? Like, imagine in real life someone coming up to you and being like, we have a lot in common. I think we probably would have been really good friends if we met on better terms. And then them responding with, you're unbearable. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, fuck me. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, it's like a little muffin. Mmm. Mmm. Cut the cameras. I really want pizza for dinner. So I think, whoa, I'm gonna have pizza. The pizza crust that I buy at the grocery store, these come with 2 inside, but because I'm resourceful and because I live alone, I cut each in half because like that's huge. So I have a box of cereal in the garage and I have little half pizzas. So we're gonna cut this in half. So I'm currently like homeless, so I don't have like my own pantry, my own space to just cook. So everything I have is literally out in the open, which is why I may seem a little disjointed. So we just cut them in half like this and we throw the other half back into the bag. And now we do this. Boo's feeling hopeful she'll be gifted a slice of cheese. Who knows? Maybe the pizza guys are feeling generous. At our old house, before we got evicted, we used to have Pizza Friday every night. And my girls would get a little piece of pizza crust on Friday nights. But there is no Pizza Friday anymore because we've been saving our money. Someday soon. I'm currently raising money to buy a trailer to live in, like year round. And hopefully when I have my own trailer to live in, we can do Pizza Fridays in the trailer. I'm feeling so hopeful about that. I am trying to raise $50,000 and we are just, I think we're right around $5,000. So we've got a little ways to go for sure, but hey, Rome wasn't built with Jesus or whatever they say. So I'm just spreading the pizza sauce around and then this is perfect timing. I also get these jars of pizza sauce because I like to keep the jars. I just ran the dishwasher today. Whatever, I'll have another jar by the end of the week. Okay, this just goes in the sink. Cheese time. I don't know if I want to add ricotta in this. I might as well. Daisy. That's Daisy. Daisy is 10. Daisy turned 10 in November. Boo's turning 4 in a few weeks. Boo definitely gets cheese on her birthday. I give the girls on their birthdays, except for Daisy this year because we had just been evicted, a little bit of whipped cream and some cheese. My mom used to give the dogs like full slices of pizza, which I will not be doing. That looks like it's enough cheese for me. Should we do ricotta? Yeah, let's do ricotta. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just do little bits. Ugh, fucking cheese. That's not really a lot of ricotta. But I don't really care because I'm worried I'm not going to want it on there after it's on there. So that's fine. And you know what? This is going to make or break the rest of this ricotta for me. If I like it, I like it, and I'll probably buy more. If I don't like it, I won't have ricotta again for another 17 years. Okay, I put this in the air fryer for a little bit. It's like a different amount of time, literally every single time. I'm already regretting the ricotta. I know I am. I'm going to do that. Sure. Okay, all right. Let's see if it's ready. Yeah! Hey! Cool. Oh, I'm not mad about the fucking ricotta. Not at all. Isn't this gorgeous? I think this is gorgeous. We're gonna let it cool for just a second and then we're gonna cut into it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Does anyone know why I have the Arthur theme song stuck in my head? Because it's starting to piss me off a little bit. Okay, there's my dinner. So now what I'll do is I'm gonna go sit in my bed with the dogs. I'll probably watch something, and then I'm gonna finish up writing my Substack post for this Monday. Okay, let's try it. I act like I don't eat this every fucking day. I just don't usually have it with the ricotta, so let's see if it's good. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm really happy about that. We'll be fine. So I'm going to get some work done on the handbook. I have a Substack called The Handbook for the Recently Bereaved, and it's free grief support. They're essays aimed at helping, different aspects of what it means to lose somebody. And there's new posts every Monday, and this coming Monday's post is about how to help your pets after they lose somebody they love. So that's what I'm working on right now. Speaking of, I think somebody's about to come lay down with me. There's a picture I drew in this week's section. Not that I'm like a very good artist. And then also each section is read by me. if you're more into listening rather than moving. Hi, Bubbles. Hello. Yes. Hi. Oh, sniffing. Yeah. Hi, monkey. Okay. Okay, here's a time lapse of me working. So it's the next day. I fell asleep last night, like, extremely early, which means that I didn't get any work done. And I thought I would be done with all of this today, but whatever. Stoya. I need to finish writing the Substack for tomorrow, and then I need to record it. I thought I would be just recording today. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'll show you how I prepare the voice to record, and I'll show you my setup and everything, and what it looks like to do that. I'm taking a writing break and I'm going to make some mac and cheese because I need to just do something else. I got this at the grocery store the other day and I haven't stopped thinking about it. Usually when I write, I have like a pretty good understanding of like how I want to section stuff, how I want the flow to feel. And for some reason, I just can't get this to sound like how I fucking want it to sound. And it's pissing me off, girl. While I wait for this water to boil, why don't we... Cody, that's a lot of salt. Yeah, season the fucking water your food cooks in. With iodized salt, I'm gonna fucking die on this hill. I'm gonna iodide on this hill. While we wait for this to boil, let's put some of our dishes away, shall we? Look at my colander. Isn't this so cute? It has like, flowers or something. I collect mugs. Love mugs. I love a mug. I've collected mugs since I was in high school. This is a mug my mom got me in Arizona. It's handmade by a woman named Mara. And then this is a mug I got when I got accepted into college and I went to like accepted students day. I got myself a mug. Or my mom got me a mug. Oh, my mom was a sucker for merch, including like when my TikTok first started to like kind of pop off, I like dabbled in making merch a little bit. Girl, my mom, head to toe, Cody Jacob. She cracked me up. My mom and I had a very tumultuous relationship and it has experienced a lot of growth since she's died. But I think my mom, in many ways, and I think she knew this about our relationship, I thought she was fucking hilarious. I thought my mom was hysterical sometimes. The hutch I'm putting all of my dishes into is actually from my neighbor at my old house, Al. Here, I can actually show you, because we're gonna put all of our silverware away. As we know, I am homeless, and I'm staying in a friend's home until I'm in my own space. I'm hoping to buy a trailer, but maybe I can find an apartment to rent. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I feel like I'm running out of time. Anyway, I also was just very, very aggressively resting my finger on the blade of this knife. The hutch that I keep all of my stuff in, like my wooden spoons and things like that, which I usually keep on the stove, is from my neighbor Al, my old house. Because my stepdad, after my mom died, like weeks after my mom died, told me that he wasn't my stepdad, he was just my landlord, he didn't fucking like me, he had another woman, and I need to leave. So I got evicted like a few months after that, and I only have so much stuff. This is my hutch. Isn't it so cute? And it opens like this. You can see all my mugs. And then it also opens like this. Gorge. And it has two like towel racks on the side, and it's on wheels. And if I'm not mistaken, it's an antique, I believe. I believe it's an antique. Al was fucking almost 100 years old when he died. This is my mom's spoon wrist. Scissors. I always think of scissors, or I always think of my mom when I see scissors, because before she got sick, she was a cosmetologist for many years. My mom ran a hair salon until the late 90s. She loved cutting hair. I never got to see her in like her prime hair cutting era, but you know what's so funny? Since I've been staying in this home, I haven't used their oven. I just feel like that feels a little intrusive. I know it's not, but it just felt a little like, ooh, I don't want to touch it. I need to clean this again. I accidentally burned like lemons on this. I don't want to talk about it. We'll have that soak in fucking vinegar. It's my mom's mixing bowl. Now it's empty. We can put some more dishes in. I need to take the wrapper off. This is the pizza sauce jar from last night. And our water is about to boil over. Girl, I'm feeling real kind of spooked about everything. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Like, if you're watching this, you know what I mean. And like, girl, the people who own this house live in another part of the country year round, and then they'll summer here. And I'm not gonna tell you where they live. Maybe you can use some inference. But girl, if you knew who their neighbor was, I wouldn't let somebody stay in my second home. Nope. I would be here hiding. And I'm working hard on not feeling guilty, because what a gift I've been given. What a gift. Saved my life. Saved my life. Like, literally saved my life. This in the dishwasher. This is also a mug my mom got me. I don't know where she got me this. I think she got me this at a thrift store a while ago. Obviously, she's been dead for years. My dish system is white polka dots means it's clean. Dark dots means it's dirty. What is it? 7 to 10 minutes. 7 to 8 minutes. Okay. This is a lot of mac and cheese. Oh my god. I didn't realize it was going to be this much. Someone I've recently become like obsessed with on TikTok is Fidon. She's an Australian film and law solicitor in New South Wales. She's too good. Love her. Sometimes I wish I could tell like 17-year-old Cody, no, you don't get it. You're going to become like nichely famous. You're going to become a niche internet micro celebrity. Isn't that amazing? Let's cook this fucking pasta, shall we? So, like 3 years ago, I think, 3-ish, maybe. Yeah, it was 3 or 4 years ago. Actually, the people whose house I'm currently in gave me this snake plant. So the story is, they accidentally left this beautiful snake plant here in this house when they moved back home for the fall and the winter and the spring. Whoa! I nailed the level of water in there. So they said, can you please take care of our plant because we totally forgot it in the house? And I said, absolutely. So I brought it to my house. It stayed with me at my old house for 2 years and then moved back into this house with me. And it will come with me wherever I go next. But it's gorgeous. It only had like 3 leaves when I first got it. We've been through so much together, snake plant. I'm so grateful for its company. I've had the Barefoot Contessa theme song stuck in my head for like 48 hours. I also have almost finished that box of Madeleines. I don't want to fucking talk about it. Part of me wants to go to the store and get more. But also, they were $6. But also, they were so good and I would have paid $100 for them if I knew how good they tasted. But also, I don't want to eat a fucking box of Madeleines every day. Did anyone else watch the cartoon Madeline? Do you know what I'm talking about? The little girl in Paris? Ah! I'll stop talking about Madeline. Look, this was also my mom's. It's like a little coaster. It's a fish. Ah, too cute. You know what else I want to do later today is I want to make some of those graham crackers that I was telling you about last night because I ate my last 2. Girl, maybe this is extremely relatable. I thought I cracked my tooth and I was like, I'm not going to the fucking dentist. Like, I haven't been to the dentist since before COVID. I have, alongside like my own personal fears of the dentist because the dentist is scary, my mother was like assaulted by a dentist, literally. My mom had her first cavity ever at the age of 40 something. In her mid 40s, she got her first cavity after she got diagnosed with diabetes. And he was drilling it. His drill slipped, went all through my mother's mouth, knocked out every single tooth and went through her jaw. So my mother was in dentures by the time she was 40, which was extremely traumatic for me as a young boy to watch. So like, obviously I'm nervous at the dentist. I take excellent care of my teeth, but you know, like I don't have a medical professional supervising my oral hygiene right now. Anyway, my tooth I thought cracked. So I was like, wow, fuck, I have to go to the dentist. So I got my dental insurance. It's taken me months to get it squared away because I am autistic and it was overwhelming me and I was freezing. The last few days, I've noticed, I thought what I assuming was a crack in my tooth was fissuring into my gum because it hurt really badly. Girl, turns out my tooth simply chipped and broke off into my gum, and I was able to rip that piece of my tooth out, and I caught it on camera. This won't be relatable at all. Maybe this will be relatable. Look. See how I just chipped my tooth? And it feels so much better. You come here. That's what good pussy sounds like. Did anyone not say that when they're making mac and cheese? Starch, starch, starch. Starch, starch, starch. Why is this humiliating? You know what else is kind of funny? Since I'm like not used to living alone really, other than the last few years of my life, and the only person I'm used to living to long term was someone who was dying, I'm really quiet all of the time. But then sometimes I'll get like the zoomies. It's usually very late at night. And I'll just start like screaming, walking around talking to nobody, just having conversations. The silverware I have, like all my forks and spoons and stuff, it's mine. But I bought it at my old house because I was so depressed and sad after my mom died that I used all my silverware and I didn't have a dishwasher. And also, because I was being forced out of the house and I didn't know it, my landlord shut the water off to the kitchen. So I didn't have a way to wash my fucking dishes unless what I would do is I would fill a pot of water in the bathroom and bring it to the kitchen sink and then use that to wash the dishes. I think I might have videos of me doing that. It's June 24th, still having to fill a pot. There is no running water in my kitchen sink that I am paying rent for. Anyway, I just went to Target and I spent money I didn't have on new silverware, and it was like $25 and it was really expensive. But I take excellent care of this silverware now because I just think about what I went through to get it. Let's make you girls something to eat. I feed them the dog food I and Love and You. When I first got that brand of dog food, I felt like I was having a fucking stroke. I and Love and You. But they seem to like it. They're doing well with it. It's kind of expensive, but you know what? I will be honest. I could be on I am homeless. I go without before they do. Like, for real, for real. Our spinach. I'm still not done writing. Isn't that ridiculous? I feel frustrated with that. I thought I wanted to have some carrots with my dinner, but I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I keep seeing Fadon have platters on TikTok, and I'm becoming a little enamored with the idea of having a platter. And I got little cheese cubes for it, but... Can I say, doing boring stuff and like vlogging the boring stuff makes me feel like Colleen Ballinger. Is that ridiculous to say? I used to be such a fan of hers. I was on her podcast, not like I wasn't like an invited guest, but a clip I sent in, her and her husband put on the podcast. It's almost ready, girls. Being very patient. One more carrot. I keep my carrots in the freezer because I just don't like food going to waste, and I know that 9 times out of 10 the girls are the ones eating these carrots, so they're not going to be too picky with like their texture or anything. Okay, pretty Zoe. That's what it looks like. All right, back to writing. Okay, it's 9:11. Okay, we're gonna record now. Okay, so let me tell you about my setup. This is an Aston Element. My mom got me this like 2 years before she died. I thought she was gonna die when she got it because, like, again, we weren't a rich people, so I was like, why the fuck did you spend that much money on a microphone? It's because she wanted to hear me sing. Cause I can be a freak until the day, until the dawn. This is a PreSonus AudioBox i2, which is my USB audio interface. I convinced someone to give me this for free in college because I told them that they wouldn't need it for their major. They literally did. I just couldn't afford to have one, and I knew that they could afford to replace it when they realized they needed it. I need to warm my voice up, and no, I'm not kidding. I am dealing with something called hyoid bone syndrome. I've not been diagnosed, but bitch, I am the voice teacher and I know what it is. So what I've been dealing with when I record these episodes of the handbook is my voice gets extremely fatigued. So I'll show you how I warm myself up to get some speaking done. I knew I was gonna record later, so I've been drinking a lot of water. See the diameter of that, how small it is? That creates a lot of negative pressure on the vocal folds when you're blowing through it. And so when you add sound, phonation, that back pressure is gonna force your larynx down. Gives it a bit of a stretch. It tells your body, relax, because we don't want a high larynx. That's what causes some of that sound. So before I read and do several takes of this, I'm just gonna massage my larynx. The smaller diameter of straw you use, the more difficult it is to produce a sound. You can also do this with like glasses of water or whatever. This is just what I have in front of me. The liquid inside also adds a little bit of back pressure. So like, shall we get recording? I think we shall. Usually what happens is when I start reading it out loud, I realize that there's shit that just doesn't need to be written down like that, so I change it. So it is a work in progress as always. There's gotta be a better way for me to do this. Why do I have to be 9 feet away? I'm gonna get upset. I need to take a break because I'm about to smash everything. Okay, I think I figured it out. I hate my fucking life. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't know why that took so long to set up. Look at this fucking bullshit. It should not be that difficult to set up a fucking laptop. I'm grumpy because I want to be done with this, and I wanted to be done with this 36 fucking hours ago. There are kids that are dying, and I'm gonna go kill 6 more if this shit happens to me again. Unacceptable. Check. Check. Check 1. Check. Check, check, check. Fuck my stupid fucking ass check. I'm getting so overstimulated, it's not even funny. Where's my fucking drink? I need a drink after all this shit. The handbook for the recently bereaved. Okay, let's see how fast I can bang the rest of this out. The only thing is that Sadie had been dead for 3 years. As it came to pass, the dogs were surrounded by it too, and in their own ways adapted to experiencing their mom's start to die. It's 11 o'clock, I'm on the last paragraph, and I'm in tears because this one was really hard to write. We're coming up on 2 years since losing our mom, and I know my girls still think about her every day. I certainly do, but maybe they just want their mom too. Oh my God, I just feel really bad for my girl because I know they miss mommy. I know they do. I can tell by the way that they look at me when I say her name. But that's part of this experience, and that's why I'm doing this, because I'm not the only person who feels this way. The handbook thanks you for listening to this section. You are still alive. Okay, so now I just have to very quickly edit this all together, which will take me maybe 5 minutes, and throw in the music, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, now I'm gonna edit all of this together really fast. Okay, I think that's it. The handbook for the recently bereaved. Section 3. The house pet's grief. Yay! I wish I could